another franchise found a way to wake up, and they wake up. What is it? Wake up, bake up, get your cake up, because that's what they're doing right now. Jaden Fool. I had to bring it back for you, Joe. I had to bring it back because that's the way y'all willing and dealing out here. Adam Peters, what you say? Let him cook. Adam cooking. He cooked during the season. He cooking after the season. And the draft still ain't even here yet, and he cooking. Now I can talk about all the things that Adam Peters has done. And I gotta do it because I talked about it with the Cowboys. So the first thing we got was they traded for Debo, 49er ties. Some people would say they yell collusion, but hey, at the end of the day, collusion turns it both start with C, cooking. And then they traded for Laramie Tunsil. We just said, coach just told you about that, one of the best left tackles in the league. And then they found a way to say, hey, Bobby, no, Bobby, you can come back. They said, Zach Ertz, you can run it back. Tressway, former MVP of the Commanders, you can run it back.
There it is.
They got John Bates, Jeremy Nichols, and they got the kicker back. Because remember, y'all had kicking woes at first. Y'all said, we found one. You ain't going nowhere. You're going to stay right here with us. Then they called the 49ers again and said, hey, that defensive tackle, Kinlaw, you can come on over here too. Then they went and found a safety, underrated too. Will Harris, that's another move right there. So, Joe, out of all these moves, your team is not being selectively aggressive. They're being aggressive. How you feeling?
Man, trusting the process. I'm trusting the process. Shout out to my brother J-Mo. Shout out to Philadelphia. 76ers, that is. I mean, am I surprised, Tomo and Coach? No. I knew this was going to happen. We were aggressive last year, but it was a lot of one-year deals to guys who are trying to redeem themselves. Guys like Austin Eckler and stuff like that, Zach Ertz. And everybody thought they were bad signings. Come to find out, they were good signings. Jeremy Chin got a new contract. De'Ami Brown got a new contract. Shout out to y'all, all right? And then this year, the moves that we are making, first, like you said, we got Debo. We're like, okay, cool, we talked about that. Two moves that we did that to bring people back, we bought Tressway. Obviously, that was going to happen. Tressway, we bought Zach Ertz, and we bought Bobby Wagner. Those are three like of our leaders of our team. Like Tressway is the longest tenure commander, so you got to keep him around. Then you got Zach Ertz on the offensive side of the ball leader, and you got Bobby Wagner who's run that defense. Both on the one-year contract, and they both all three of them wanted to be here. Bobby Wagner actually said, "If I wasn't coming to the Commanders, I was going to retire." Right, so that was that. Right. Also, we got Bates and Gonzalez. You mentioned that, but we get Kinlaw, and I'm not gonna lie. Kinlaw is probably the one move, and I'm like, did we pay him too much? That's the only thing I'm thinking about. I think he's getting like $16-17 million a year with us. We get rid of Jonathan Allen, and we get him. It was basically like a swap. That's basically what we did, right? And shout out to J.A. from going to the Vikings. So Kinlaw move, that's the only one I'm like, okay, with the money. But then we have the money to spend. I'm not going to make a big deal of it because we still got like $40 million cap space left. But Kinlaw is a good run stopper. That's what I like about it, right? And we had trouble stopping the run. So he fills that hole and keep that rotation of DTs coming. We still got Payne and we still got Johnny Newton. But then we get Laramie Tunsil. Woo! That's a big move. We talking about one of the best tackles in the NFL. First of all, Texans, what are y'all doing? We're going to get to that segment, though. Y'all got to be one of the biggest losers. And I ain't talking about a TV show. Y'all had to be. But Tunsil he's a Pro Bowler, top three year in a row Pro Bowler. Literally the Texans' best tackle. He's one of the best tackles in the league. And like they put his numbers and stuff next to Lane Johnson, and it's neck and neck. He like that. And that's my boy blind spot. He like to go right. That's cool. My left good. Okay, my left good. We straight. We can roll out to the right all day. With my left straight. I ain't got to roll out to the left at all. We got him. Now we can start double team on the other side of the ball. We can move Coleman over as a guard or put him on the other side. I love it. You know, so, and then the Will Harris one, that's an underrated one, in my opinion. He basically filled in for Jeremy Chin, and we only pay him $8 million a year. That's crazy. $8 million a year, right? $8 million a year, and he's more of a like he could play like as a cornerback or a safety. Like he's a hybrid type player, you know. And a lot of Saints fans are upset that he's gone. They say he was the fire starter. He was the guy that brought the energy. I'm like, man, that's what we need. So we ain't done. We far from done. Only thing about Laramie trade is that the capital we gave up, but that tells me this team is trying to win now. Like they're trying to win these next couple of years while JD's under this rookie contract, and that's smart. Man, what the Rams say a few years ago? Man, I'm no bigs. Let's go. Go ahead. That's all I gotta say.
Before you go, coach, I just want to say they said the Rams said F them picks, and then Stephen Jones turned around and said, you don't want to be in cap hell, doing stuff like that. I mean, they won the Super Bowl, but I'm just saying. Go ahead, coach.
Teddy, I got you. I'll bring the goofy hat tomorrow show. I got you, boy. I need to address something real quick because Joe hit so many points.
He was
not about the players, about the organization. These boys made all these moves. Now, when I say all these moves, it wasn't that many, 3-4 moves. That's a lot, though, for a team that has a lot. And they still have $40 million in cap space. I need people to really understand the importance in that. They plan on paying this quarterback if he stays healthy like this, if he's this way for by the time it's time to pay him, right? They're gonna pay him, right? Here's the thing. Would you not want to get everything in your ducks in a row now before that time comes? Abso-freaking-lutely. Now you have the financial resources, $40 million in cap space, and you haven't even hit the draft yet. You just signed dudes from free agency. You got two trades actually. I don't even think you really actually signed anybody. You got 2 trades. That's even better. Because guess what? They're already on contracts that you're taking, which is fed into your money that hasn't even been touched. That is the most beautiful part about this. So you got Debo to complement Terry McLaurin. You've got your left tackle to complement your quarterback. Oh, they're going to go freaking crazy in the draft on defense. This team cook. In the next 3 years is going to be one of the most dangerous teams in football. If this is how this organization is moving along, it's like if Washington fans, if this is what they were waiting for, they got it. They won right now. Right now, Washington is the biggest winner in my book because of who they picked up. Like I don't think people understand the most dangerous person on the field is Deebo Samuels because of what he can do with the ball anywhere on the field. It's not always about speed. It's about if Terry McLaurin isn't open, Deebo can do so much damage after 5 yards. I don't think people understand how significant that is. And you still got Brian Robinson. You still got one of the best backs, young backs in the league right now. Like, this team is a very, very dangerous team. Did you not see how they handled themselves in the playoffs against the Super Bowl champions?
We got whooped, though.
They did. And toward the end, that's that youngness in them. But they played better, especially from the regular season game where they look like they just like, oh, I ain't got nothing left for this team. So they played better in that second matchup. Yeah, it's a playoff game. Kid was young. I'll give him that. But this team is ready for the future.
And now, Tomo.
Oh, nah, dog. Come on, man.
And like Michael Parsons said with that Larry Tunsil trade, what the F?
That's what the come on now, dog, man. It's like, come on, man. God, I gotta watch both these teams just continue to get good. Like, I gotta watch both of these teams continue. I watched Washington be the pit of jokes for 45 years. And now I gotta sit up here and watch them in I'm about to say about 5 weeks, change the whole course of how people look at this team now. From 5 weeks, Joe, from week 5 on up, everybody started looking at the Commanders like they might be a powerhouse, dog. Like, I gotta watch them. Them and the Patriots, they make 1 or 2 great moves with the money they got. We here, and now look at it.
Moves in this one.
You know, it's crazy. Go ahead.
I would say, and then Joe, you said, what was the one thing that everyone was always questioning about you outside of your on your offense? I mean, Jaden already proved that he's a good quarterback. Most people saying he's the best quarterback in the NFC East now, outside of Jalen Hurts, because he just won a Super Bowl. But most people are saying that JD is the NFC East quarterback going forward. Will be the offensive line. You start with the left tackle and work your way over. You good money. And then, like you said, B-Rob can run. You got 2 running backs back there. Now, I mean, 3 running backs now. You got JD, Debo, and B-Rob. It's just crazy. How many running backs I got that can catch the ball, throw the ball? It's just so many things that Cliff Kingsbury can do now.
Have so many.
Yeah.
They're gonna. What we saw in the Washington's offensive scheme last year. Don't look at that. Please don't. They're gonna. They're gonna keep
for y'all,
practices, but because of who's coming on this team, they're gonna open up. You're gonna see a lot of 3 spread with this team. Watch.
Yeah. And that's another positive for your quarterback. And this is more so, like you said, everything you said is more so about your team. But that's a positive for JD now, because what was the one thing we were saying all year in the chat? They're gonna get film on him. Mm-hmm. They're gonna have to run it back. This ain't gonna be like last year.
I know how
and now you add more. You add more weapons.
18 weeks. He gave it all to them. So they got to change some things up.
Y'all got it. I have to deal with this another year. I have to deal with marking this nonsense another year. But it's all good. It's all good,
man. It's a beautiful day, man. I mean, I don't think we're done. And what Carl said, he said we're replacing B-Rob. We are drafting B-Rob's replacement. All I asked for in the draft, I've been talking about this with Mark for over a month now. Draft the running back with 4.2 speed. Give me a home run hitter in the draft. That's what we need. We don't have we got B-Rob, we got Eckler, and we got McNichols. None of them like home run hitters. They're not. You know, so Debo is. Debo is every home run hitter. But you get what I'm saying? Like somebody who's gonna get to that first level, and it's a wrap. You know how many times B-Rob got hawked down?
Yeah, that's true. That is very, very true. That is very true. He can't get ran down.
They really let these guys get good. I promise you, man. The Giants had a confident GM.
Hey, I don't know because I don't watch the combine like that, but I think them boys in Texas running 4.2.
I don't know what's in the water down there, but we'll talk about that another day. I don't know what's in the water down there.
Hot. They got it's just the heat. If you can run in that thing, heat better, you fast.
It's either they run fast.
You know, coach.
Yeah.
I caught myself. I was about to say something.
I made my right receiver sweat when I was coaching out there. You ain't had no choice, bro. You gonna run in this heat. I'm sorry. This Texas, baby. This is how we play ball.
Well, it must stop at college because in Dallas. But anyway, let's talk about the 49ers, man. Another.
You know what?
You're right.
Texas players don't go to Texas. They go outside of Texas.
That's true. That's true.
Maybe our facility is too comfortable. That's what it is.
You know, you feel like a superstar when you walk in there. You should go for a tour. I'm telling you, you're going to feel like a superstar. You're going to know why.
I'm not going.
No, I'm telling you, I went on a tour. I was like, I see why they don't care about the playoffs. Everything in here is nice. This is nice.
I'd rather be here than the playoffs.
You know what I mean? Like, this is nice. We got to hurry up and get back to the locker room. This is real leather.
Okay.
Now, no, they didn't. No, okay. Shout out to you, Carl. Now, it's funny though, because Blaze came on here on our last show and he put something in the comments, and we were like, "What you mean? What you mean by that?" And he said, "You heard it here first." And literally right after he said, I don't know what time portal he was in, because right after he said that, 99 shows start talking about is the 49ers window closed. And Monday, they literally just released everybody. Blaze, whatever you got on the 49ers, could you drop it off so I can start messing with Dave a little bit more? Because this is bad. Like, they say Milk was a bad choice, and boy, the 3 players they retained was Patrick Taylor, Jordan Mason, and Curtis Robinson. Now, are you ready for me to talk about the people that left? We already told you Debo got traded. They cut fullback Juszczyk. Leonard Floyd is gone. Hargrave is gone. Gone. Those are the people they cut. Now, we talking about left in free agency, Greenlaw, Ward,